Hey everyone, Ebby here. I am back with another planner video. I'm going to be sharing with you how I set up my planner for the fall season. I'm using my Louis Vuitton desk agenda. I keep it stored in this pretty planner cover that I crocheted. So let's just open this up and take a peek on how I have it set up for the fall season with the decorative use of pumpkins. I just made a dashboard. I cut out some pumpkins from a paper pack that I purchased at the craft store. I thought it would be really cute. I just kept visualizing a white dashboard with the really pretty fall pumpkins. And then I brought that over into my little sticker album here. I used the same paper pack. It has pretty plaids. I cut a small piece out to make as a cover. It just kind of slips in under there. But I'm just repurposing this sticker book that I purchased years ago. And I printed and cut my own stickers that I use specifically for like YouTube, do like video edits and video ideas and whatnot. And I also have some stickers that are from my sticker shop, the Sticker Sweets Co. So if I'm brainstorming ideas, I can just, put the sticker at the top of the page and then do my little check off list. But I just keep this tucked here in this little pocket so I can have, stickers on the go. And then I also have a couple paper clips here. I've got two here on this side. And then I have one over here that is clipped to my dashboard, as well as at the top of my dashboard. It's the little palm paper clip. I sell these in my shop. And then I'm going to turn the page here and you'll see that they're just attached to the back side of my dashboard. And on this side, here's another dashboard that houses an assortment of sticky notes. This is from the shop Hun. And on the back side, I just keep some plain 3x3 white sticky notes. But I really like this assortment because you've got, some of the page flags, which we all love. And then we've got the 2x2 square and the larger sticky notes here. These would be great for like grocery list. And then we've got some up here for like appointments and then just sort of like create your own DIY type of sticky note. So turning the page, these dividers I bought from the shop Cloth and Paper. I bought them a while ago. I'm not quite sure if this particular color is still available, but these are perfect to use them as sort of like the dividers to kind of separate my categories in my planner. So this particular section will be for my videos. So I've already started sort of a page. That's where I use those stickers that were in the sticker album here at the beginning. And I will just put that at the top of my page and then I'll just kind of write and brainstorm ideas. I have a clear kind of translucent divider. It's upside down right now. The top tab, it goes at the top, but I have it at the bottom. But this is also from the shop Cloth and Paper. If you can see, it's upside down right there, but I just have it facing that way. And then the next divider section I use this for my sticker shop. I've got, it's currently on Etsy, but I'm working on a freestanding site. And so here's the shop that I have, Sticker Sweets Co., an assortment of stickers, paper clips, fun little elements like that. Potentially my crocheted planner covers might be listed in the future. But this whole section is for like brainstorming ideas for my shop or, sticker clip art that I want to purchase in the future and things like that. The next divider here is for my health and wellness. And so I just have a couple sections from a fitness planner. I have the Happy Planner Mini Planner. If you've been with my channel for a while, you know that I have a couple videos where I have used the fitness planner and I decorated that as well. So I just thought I would bring a couple months of those fitness pages into my actual planner. So this is the mini version and I just decorated the cover with some pretty scrapbook paper that I had purchased from a paper pack. And this is from October, which I didn't really fill out anything in October. And so I also have the November one right here ready to go. And this is what the front of that looks like. It has a really cool motivational kind of like quote on here. So that's what I have in there. I might possibly be able to go ahead and just put December as well. All right, so this next section I have just for where I can brainstorm ideas. I'm working on making a quilt, so I was kind of sketching out the patchwork layout of how I want it to be and taking some notes. Here's some more notes on packing. I just keep an assortment of notes back here that are very useful for whenever I go to the beach or going on a cruise. I went on a cruise over the past couple of months. I went on a cruise and went to the beach over the summer. So I just kind of keep a list of toiletries and things to do before I leave. We always tend to stop at like Buc-ee's. So I have like kind of like a shopping list of stuff that I want to pick up to take to the beach house and all that fun stuff that you would do with vacation planning. And then going further back here, I've got one of these clear envelopes. It kind of pops into your planner like so. It's from the ARC system at Staples. I'm not quite sure if they still sell these or not. I've seen them on the website, but they're showing like low stock, so I don't know if they're trying to phase it out. But it comes in handy if you can get your hands on one. It's got this little gliding zipper here. I'm sorry about all the movement. I'm just filming kind of like freestyle. In here I've got stickers, but you can store receipts if you want. I'll take a couple things out of here. I just have an assortment of stickers. These are also available in my shop. I've got like doodads, like DIY doodads. I've got some food stickers, anything related to like, you know, shopping errands, mini stickers, all that fun type of stickers that you would want to use. You can check out my shop for more info. And then I just put more elements of a really pretty flat lay scene of the holiday, you know, Thanksgiving gathering at the table. So I thought that was really cute, and just kind of flows through the planner that it's still fall related. And then I get to the last divider, which sort of like signifies that that's the end of this first planner section. And then we're going to get into the nitty gritty right here, which is my actual planner for the 2023 calendar year. I'm going to be using the Stalogy A5. And this is the 365, so it's a whole year's worth of paper planning in here. And I have already sectioned it out to how I want it to be. And so this is probably the fun part of the video for me, because I have been taking my time with setting this planner up. I've got, again, the fall elements here, and I'm going to show you real quick the paper pack that I use to get all this pretty like cutouts, and the background paper is probably like my favorite. I love anything plaid. So this is the paper pack that I pulled all of the pretty fall elements from. It's called The Colors of Autumn. I purchased this at Michael's. It's the Recollections line. Just has an assortment of beautiful, very colorful like fall elements that you can easily just kind of cut out to kind of decorate. I love this like pattern at the bottom, the gingham print. That's very representative of fall. And let me see if I can find the page that I cut out from, but that's where I cut some of the pumpkins from. Here's that really pretty green plaid that I used for the cover of my notebook, and then just some other elements that were in here that I used to decorate like my fitness planner pages. So I just cut a bunch of those out and just kind of had fun setting up this whole planner. So I have it in a cover that I purchased that was in my haul video. I kind of showed everything, but it's got this clear protective cover. And then I cut all of the elements out from the decorative pack and just glued them to like white cardstock and just cut them out with like that white border so that they would pop a little bit. And so opening this up, you'll also see that I have the elements of fall here on the left side of the secretarial pocket. And then I've got just a little paper clip there in case I need a paper clip for something. And then here's another section that's got a paper clip with the pumpkin and then the fall leaf. This is sort of the sensitive information section, so I'm just going to keep flipping, but that's just sort of my signal just to keep that kind of closed whenever I'm filming a video. And then here's the whole kind of like beginning setup of my planner. So I'm doing all 12 months together in this planner. I've kind of paper clipped it together here. I've already sectioned out my pages, but I need to turn it a little bit so I can actually show you. I've already drawn out all of the months of the year. I started with October, so I've already started using this planner, and I've got all 12 months ready to go. Well, 14 actually, but all the way through I went through and just kind of wrote lightly in pencil. I might make some sticker dots to kind of show the dates a little bit more. Like I haven't even added the labels for the headers or anything like that yet, but this is just sort of a general idea of what is going to be happening in this planner. Got all of the months there. And then if I skip to the next section, this is something that I wanted to put in this notebook because it is a totally completely blank notebook. You can just kind of have free will with it and do whatever you're wanting to do. I'm doing templates in my book that I can pick from week to week. So the first week I just did sort of that standard layout, the little vertical columns. Just real simple, nothing too detailed. So up here at the top, I'll put headers. I'll start with my Monday start. I like a Monday start all the way through like the weekend. And that's template number 1. And then template number 2 is a little bit of a more detailed layout. If you can it's hard to kind of see it in the pencil with the lighting, but I went through and wrote the different sections based off of like how my day goes. I typically will have about 4 hours in the morning before I leave to go to work. So I have it set up to where I can block that off to do either, you know, working out, or I might work on sticker orders, or I might sit down and design, or I might edit a video. And then I'll have like my work section here, which is next. And then I will do sort of like after work when I get home, I'll actually have a couple more hours to where I can either like, you know, do video edits again, or either work on the remaining sticker orders or sit down and do design. So I kind of have my page split up based off of like how my day starts off. And I think I like this layout. I think I'll probably use this layout the most, simply because I also have at the bottom, I've got a section to kind of be real detailed with like things that pertain to YouTube or anything that pertains to working on my sticker shop, like designing or either looking for clip art and things like that. And then I also have just a section here for just random notes. It could be work related, or it could just be notes related to like my life in general. And then on this section here, I've got a box area for errands, and then I put a sticky note on top because most likely this will probably just be where I put my grocery list, and I'll just sit that on top of there, and then I can peel it off at the end of the week and go grocery shopping. But I tend to kind of think about groceries throughout the week, like what I want to buy. So that is template number 2, and then I'll show you real quick what the other templates are going to look like, or potentially look like. And so I've got another layout here that just sort of gives me a little bit more space to kind of either do like a to-do list and kind of just check it off. And then down here, I still have my sections divided up amongst YouTube, and then my sticker shop, and then just notes in general. So I've got like a larger section here for that. And then here on this side, I've got more notes and then like reminders down below. You know, just different layouts that I can pick from and kind of keep it from being the same and repetitive week after week. But I really like that this whole, you know, planner, and I've said it before, what I really like about this whole notebook is that it's just very easy to kind of DIY and make it your own. And then here's the 4th layout. Again, I've got sections divided up. I've got a spot for my larger sticky notes, and then like down below for more notes. And then like a weekend to-do list, lumping like both Saturday and Sunday together as one. And then again, I've got like a room for like a sidebar. But I wanted to give myself at least 4 to 5 different options to pick from. And I kind of started on this one a little bit as template number 5. So, and that is the template section. So moving on to sort of the other planner view area, I've got like my weekly cover page. I'm just wanting to do where I will have sort of an overview page before I start the weekly view. So I've got the overview here at the top, like the week in a glance. I might put like the specific like to do things on this page and I can just glance at this page without having to actually open up the weekly spread. And then this is where I will pick a template and then design the template out here, which you can see I've already started. And then after the weekly template is made, I'll sort of have like a notes like reflection page here on the back. And then this next page will start the cover of the next week. I do want to add tabs eventually, but I think I'll add the tabs after the month is over. That's just due to the fact that I probably won't even fill out in my notebook a 4-week spread. So I might have 2 weeks of November and then just totally stop using it. Then I can just pick it back up after those 2 weeks that I used. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be wasting. Whereas if I were in like the Hobonichi, it already has the date at the top. And if I don't fill out anything for that week, I most likely would skip it. Then you're just going to have blank pages that are unused. So I'm going to do it that way, where I can just add my monthly tab after I've completed all the weeks. And then after I counted out like the 52 weeks, including my weekly view and then the reflection page, I'm going to get to the last section, which is going to be like just sort of like notes in general, or just random scratch paper that I can use, or I can tear it out for something and do a tip in like in a previous month or week that I've planned already or something like that. So that's what I'm going to be having for this whole Stalogy notebook. And then in the back of my planner, the pocket view, I've just added some more of that pretty plaid fall paper, and I cut out a leaf. And then I just keep one of these clear acetate rulers. They're kind of like the flexible rulers, but this is what I use to kind of sketch out my templates and draw my straight lines and all that fun stuff. So that is the planner itself. I have a writing board that I made. I just made this out of 3 or 4 pieces of cardstock, and then I used some of the pretty paper again to cover the front and the back. And I just traced one of my dividers like so to get the sizing of the board. And then I just trace, for the top tab, I just trace my little ruler here to make the top tab like so. And then I cut this out. I laminated it. I ran it through the laminator about probably 5 or 6 times. But it looks cute because I used that black and white gingham to go along with the fall theme of my planner. Absolutely love this thing. It reminds me of sort of like a traveler's notebook, and it's just the perfect size planner for planning or just keeping to-do lists. Well, that's it for the setup of my planner. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Also click that notification bell so you'll instantly know when I post a video. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.